A local family is still seeking closure following the anniversary of their loved one's disappearance. 82-year-old leaderman Peter Achermann vanished 3 years ago after making a trip to the town of Staples for groceries. Lacey Monteleone has more on how the Achermann family is struggling to move forward with their lives when they still have so many unanswered questions. Lacey joins us now live in the studio.
Jamil, from just listening to some of the stories today from the Achermann family, it becomes pretty clear how full of life Peter was. At only 21 years old, he immigrated from Switzerland to the United States by himself. He spoke 5 languages, loved to travel, and even wrote a book. And his family is still desperately searching for answers to his disappearance. Delaine Achermann doesn't hesitate when describing the type of man her husband was.
My husband was very gentle. A good man, a righteous man, honest man.
Elaine's husband, Peter, disappeared after making a quick trip to the grocery store. His car was found off of County Road 32, just outside of Staples. What's it like not having him?
Oh, terrible.
This year would have been the Achermann's 60th wedding anniversary. Delaine said she met Peter when she was just 16.
I told my mother, that's the man I'm going to marry. And she said, just a minute now. And eventually, I just knew.
For Delaine, the passing of time does not make Peter's disappearance any easier to bear.
I find it quite difficult. And naturally, you do find it difficult.
Law enforcement officers say that even years after a disappearance, new resources can help lead them in the right direction.
Just having it fresh in the community so people are thinking about it and getting people talking sometimes leads us to new tips.
And for the Achermann family, life does go on, but there is no closure.
It wouldn't be so bad yet if we knew what happened to him, but we don't. This is our biggest problem due to his age. We expected one of those days would come, but where and why and what, we don't know.
Delaine says it helps to surround herself with family. She also tries to stay busy, but the family is still pleading for any information that could explain what happened to Peter Achermann.
Thanks so much, Lacey. And anyone with any information should contact the Cass County Sheriff's Office. A reward of up to $20,000 is available to anyone who has any information that would lead to an arrest if the disappearance is the result of a foul play.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.